Yo, good morning, fellas. How's everybody doing on a great Friday morning? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Looks like in the comment section it's lively to kick off this great Friday morning. Love to see it right there. Uruguay just getting a goal after Ghana had a PK save. Why do guys do that dumb run up? Doing that stupid, slow, stutter run up, kills your ability to get any pace and power on the ball. Then you do that dumb run up and then you softly hit something where if the keeper guesses right, that's going to be a save 100% of the time. Your only chance. Oh, Uruguay just got a second? Uruguay just got a second goal, 2-0. Yes, there we go, boys. We're jumping in some action on this great Friday. Love to see it. Woo, this way our weekend deserves to get kicked off. Why are we so excited? Before we get into that recap, let's go ahead and show we got a 5-unit parlay. A 5-unit parlay, and one of those legs is over 1.5 goals in Ghana versus Uruguay. Check that one just off. I loved this parlay. Interacted with a couple people on Twitter when I made the parlay, and again today. You got games that where teams got to go for it. They need to get the 3 points, and then as soon as they were able to get the 3 points, now the other team has to maybe come and change their tactics, and they have to go for it. That was a parlay that I absolutely loved, and it deserved to be a 5-unit parlay. Let's look at this goal real quick, see who gets it. I missed. I couldn't quite tell who it was, but either way, it's a goal and it's in the back of the net. Love to see that right there. I meant to throw one thing else up on the screen here, and I did forget. Let me shrink this real quick. Move that over there. All right, let's get back into the normal show. Let's go ahead and do the recap. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's make sure we go ahead and do the recap. And then we've got money-making weekend going on. It's going to be a nice big weekend for us here. That looks like it's already kicking off good. I will tell you guys, did anybody live hit that over in Uruguay? As soon as it hit plus 110, I live bet it. I got a cash 3 minutes later. I even dabbled in over 1.5 at plus 380. So those are two awesome goals. God damn. This morning feels good, fellas. All right. Again, we got to get to this recap. Here it is right there. Fantastic day. We're ringing the cash register. Probably going to ring it a couple times. Yeah. This week sucked. I'm ringing it again. Ring it. It deserves 2 times of the ring when you get a sweep. Plus 7.56 units. Love that right there. Love that right, fellas. Obviously, the World Cup parlay, we went ahead and cashed. That was a 3-unit parlay, obviously, by the number of money bag signs that we've got there. We had Morocco in the double chance. They took care of business, beating Canada. We had Germany over 1.5 team total goals, and Belgium under 2.5 team total goals. That game finished 0-0. Belgium had some chances late, but they were never going to get 3 goals in that game. Who would have thought that if you looked at that parlay and said, you know what, Germany team total over 1.5, that's going to be the sweat. That ended up being the sweat. The second goal didn't come till minute, I don't know, was it 70-ish or whatever? And then Kai got on a couple more, and they ended up winning that game 4-2, I believe it was. How about at one point yesterday, you're sitting there looking at the live standings, and Japan and Costa Rica are the 2 teams that are advancing out of that group. Costa Rica, a team that got thumped 7-0. 7-0, had a chance. They were a live table advancing out of that group. Yesterday was a wild day in football. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that with me. And then we rolled that into Thursday Night Football where no problem. Those Bills are far and away better than those Patriots. We talked about it yesterday. Remove that silly game where it was windy and rainy and all hell, and the only thing you could do was run the ball. Patriots won that game. When it's good weather, the last 3 seasons, the Bills have dominated this Patriots team. They got over 23.5 points to cash another 3-unit bet for us. They also hit Allen over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Good one to Diggs to kick the game off. Second one, it's just Josh Allen making plays. That's why he's top, I don't know, what are you putting him in? Top 2, top 3 quarterback, wherever he is. He's way up on that list, and that's why he's one of the top quarterbacks in the game. Scrambling, buying some time, and then finding Gabriel Davis there just before he steps out of the field. And then, of course, Allen, no interception, gave us a scare on that one drive. Holy hell, almost had a pick. Then he threw the ball deep 2 plays later. That one was a little risky, but other than that, then he settled down and just kind of played like how he's done against this Patriots team. Now, that's 5 straight games against the New England Patriots in which he has not thrown an interception. So, love to see that right there. Let's go ahead and hear that cash register again for a nice 4-0 sweep, hitting 2 3-unit bets, hitting a 2-unit bet at plus 7.56 units. And as you guys can see right there, still down on the week. We had a shitty Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, we're battling back. And as you can see right there, we lost $5 in arbitrage money. Not really. Remember, we did the FanDuel same game parlay, risk free. So we just have $5 less in cash. Now we have a $5 free bet. So we basically still have $15.00 to go ahead and add to it. Let's go ahead and throw up those World Cup bets. That's kind of what we were talking about right when this show kicked off. Again, this upper one here is a 5-unit bet, over on Bet Rivers. First leg's already done. 2-0 Uruguay. First leg, non-sweat. Don't even have to worry about it going into halftime. It's done and over with. And then those are the future bets right below it that could be decided today, or maybe they're not because the teams progress, and then we have extra games to maybe go ahead and capitalize that. You do see I do have the one broken out there that mentions Costa Rica to finish last. You did not see that on the recap. It cashed. When I was putting together this little screenshot, I overlooked the fact that Costa Rica finished last yesterday and forgot to add that. So that'll be added into Friday's recap. So Friday's recap will show a nice 2-unit winner with Costa Rica finishing last. We've also got South Korea, I believe, with Portugal winning and now Uruguay winning. That they should be a let's go to look. They should live table says they should be in last place, right? They're in last place. So that's looking great right there to cash a 2-unit plus money bet, a plus 125. If Brazil does what they do and win their group, we add another plus money 2-unit cash. And then, of course, we need Nunez and Vlahovic to score some goals. If Vlahovic has been the one that we talked about it on that preview show with Matt, I can't believe it. I don't know if it was Monday or Wednesday. The guy's just not getting any playing time. And I'm really shocked that Mitrovic is starting over him consistently. But not only starting over him, but keeping Vlahovic on the bench. Didn't even come into the game in match day number 2. And in match day number 1, only got like the last 20 minutes. God damn that guy. Get him on the pitch so we can hit that 5-unit bet today. Come on, Vlahovic. Be the starter. Change the lineup up, Serbia. You're in last place. You need to do something. How about putting in Vlahovic in the dang starting 11 for the people here? Let's see that. All right, let's jump in the comment section, then let's talk some NBA. We got some NBA bets. Fish fired up. What's going on, Saeed? What's up, man? Korea equalized. 1-1. Love it. Love it. I know a lot of people were on that over in that game, over 2.5. I am still interested in this Ghana-Uruguay match very much so, because I'm on over 2.5 in terms of streaking $85,000. These two games today, I'm telling you, that 5-unit parlay with just the scenarios, you knew the game was never going to be shut down, because once one team scored, okay, now the other team's got to go ahead and answer. Love it. Good morning, Corey. First time on live all week. What's up, Corey? What's up, my man? Lee, thanks to those Bills for saving me yesterday, but I hope they lose out. Patriots, they're no good, man. They're no good. How they've been able to beat some teams, I'm not sure, but they're not going to beat us. We're going to beat them 2-0. So we did you a solid there, Lee. We probably knocked them off everybody's heels in the AFC East. We took care of business. Same guy got both goals. Yeah. Okay. That was the guy that headed in the first one. Okay, good. This World Cup's been crazy. And knockout round, I'm telling you, I'm going to preview it today with Matt. We're doing our preview show today. If you're interested, guys, it's 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to go ahead and look at Saturday and Sunday knockout rounds. When you start looking at knockout rounds, don't be surprised if I bet a lot of full-time draws. You see a lot of matches go to extra time and then go carry over into penalty kick. So we'll see. There's only, I think we're only previewing 4 games. I think there's just 2 Saturday and 2 Sunday. Don't be surprised if do I blind bet the full-time draws? I don't know. It's under heavy consideration, I'll tell you that. So, anyways, come check out the preview show today at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Morning, Thad. Sticking with the Cowboys. We all knew it, Thad. We all knew it. You got to. And that's one where you can live with the result, and not be happy either way, because nobody's going to be happy when God forbid if it ends, but you're making the right play. So, let's go Cowboys. Let's go, boys. Let's go, Cowboys. What you got, Corey? Got to get my bets in early. Going to the Jets game in Minnesota on Sunday. Yeah, Minnesota's one of those states that haven't gotten their head out of their ass and legalized it yet. They just want to watch hundreds of millions of dollars not enter their state economy. So Minnesota will come around. But, yeah, lock in those bets. Lock in those bets, Corey. And have fun at that Jets game, man. Hell yeah. Love seeing a live NFL game. Let's go ahead and jump to some NBA bets, fellas. Let's just throw everything up on the screen here at one time. We're kicking it off with a 3-unit NBA teaser. A 3-unit NBA teaser. Of course, those lines are way off of the real number. We're talking teasers, folks. We're talking adjusted lines. We're talking alternate lines, whatever the hell your sportsbook calls it. We're doing 3 games, alternate lines, minus 129. I'll tell you, Pacers Jazz, I've got it scored at 233, and I'm taking over 222.5. For Bulls Warriors, I've got it scored at 230, and I'm taking over 219.5. And for Hornets Wizards, I've got it at 226, and I'm going over 207.5. You can see that bet slip is at PointsBet, so that is where I decided to make it. I decided to make it at PointsBet. PointsBet no longer does their three-legged parlay. You can get one parlay boost a day. I actually hit them up on their support one day and was like, hey, what's going on? They said they're doing like some trial with, customers where they've taken that parlay boost away a day and they get one same game parlay boost a day. I've never used that same game parlay boost. I am not interested in that, but man, hopefully, maybe you guys have PointsBet and you're not in that trial like I am, and maybe you can even boost that past maybe minus 129 and maybe get that near some plus money. I love that boost that PointsBet has, that one parlay boost, and hopefully they bring it back at some point. It'd be nice. So I'm going to go ahead and just run through the other games now, though, tell you what the other scores I've got, just in case you're curious. I've got the Hawks and Nuggets at 228. I got Nets and Raptors at 224. I got Magic Cavs at 221, which that's a spot where Jared Allen is unfortunately out. We would have liked taking that center matchup against the Magic. We've played that a couple times, but Jared Allen's not available, so we won't be playing that one. Spurs and Pelicans at 232. Rockets and Suns at 225. And then Pacers, Jazz, I've already mentioned, and Bulls, Warriors, obviously I've already mentioned. All right, let me, before we talk about these two player props that I like and that I've bet, let's talk about a couple ones I like. Trae Young assists. Yeah, we're going to try and go right back to that. They're going up against the Denver Nuggets. We've attacked that angle a couple times. Now we get one of the fantastic point guards in the league, and Trae Young to attack that point guard. We don't have any line, and you go look up at Atlanta's lineup, like Clint Capella's injured, DeAndre Hunter's injured, and John Collins is injured. Well, you're not going to get a line on that game until very, very late till we know the status of those three players. And to be quite honest, maybe those three players are out. Maybe that means Trae Young doesn't assist and he tries to take more of a scoring load, because who the hell is he going to pass the ball to if three of the five starters aren't even in the game? So while Trae Young assist looks really good and appealing, we really need to know who's going to be in that lineup, because you could maybe see him taking on more of the scoring burden tonight. But I am keeping my eye on Trae Young. And then also want to keep my eye on here in Pelicans Spurs. Spurs cannot defend power forward or center position. Well, you got Valanciunas and Zion Williamson, two great players, obviously in the paint. I want to pick on one of them, but unfortunately, again, we don't have lines for Williamson or Valanciunas. But either one of those guys is worth a point and a rebound. Points and a rebound. I wouldn't want to do just the points, because one of these guys may gobble up a ton of goddamn rebounds, which one you settle on. So one of those guys will hopefully be able to pull the trigger on a points and rebounds. I did pull the trigger on two guys. I obviously pulled the trigger on DeAndre Ayton over 31.5 points and rebounds at minus 105 over on DraftKings. He's gone up against the Rockets 3 times already this season. Already cashed this 2 of those 3 times against the Rockets. Has he gone over 31.5? And then you just add in, obviously, if we're taking DeAndre Ayton against the Houston, what does that mean? That obviously means the Rockets are struggling to defend the center position. That's exactly what they're doing. They're allowing 61.8 made field goal percentage, dead last in the NBA, and they're allowing 13.9 rebounds per game. That's over the course of the last season. Go ahead and look at it in the last 2 weeks. We're looking at 16.4 rebounds per game, and the field goal percentage is still astronomically high at 68.9%. So struggling to defend the center position. Already gotten cashes of 2 of the 3 games this season. It's an absolutely no-brainer. We'll go back to DeAndre Ayton over 31.5 points and rebounds. Then the other one there, Nick Claxton of the Brooklyn Nets. I was also maybe going to do points and rebounds for him, but if you look at his game log, when he misses points and rebounds, he also misses a double-double. If you look at his game log, when he hits a double-double, he hits his points and rebounds. Well, points and rebounds was at minus 125. Why the hell am I going to do the one at minus 125? We got basically the same hit rate on points and rebounds and double-double. Give me the bet that's at plus 140. So it's a no-brainer to decide on which one you're going to pick. You're going to go ahead and take that one at plus 140. He's already gone up against the Toronto Raptors twice this season. He's had 2 double-doubles in both of those games. He went 11-9 and 12-14 in those 2 games. So even cashed by a little bit of a breathing room in each of those 2 games, getting a double. Again, we're talking center position. We're talking Toronto, so they're struggling to defend that center position. Let's get a look at those numbers. They allow 56.6 made field goal percentage and 19.4 rebounds, which is dead last in the NBA. So those are the 2 player props, while keeping an eye on Trae Young assists and Valanciunas or Zion Williamson. Won't double dip and do both of those guys, but we'll look to do one of those guys. Let's see if we got another goal here in this Korea game. Okay, so still 1-1. Okay, cool. Still 1-1. All right, let's jump into this comment section. Oh, I should mention real quick. I already mentioned the World Cup preview show. Oh, the thing I was going to mention, NFL. Obviously, you can see on the screen, I don't have any NFL bets, and I've gotten to the end. My wife's been out of town. She had to go out of town and do a work thing. So normally when I like to handicap, when the kids, are laying down for the night, that's when I like to kind of handicap. So as soon as the lines open the next day, I can jump on the lines. I just been getting my ass kicked by two kids, and I've kind of been worn out at the end of the night, and kind of wanted to enjoy that Bills game with no kids. Obviously on Sundays they're grabbing at my ankles, and I watch the game, but it's not enjoying it like they are when they're in bed last night. So yeah, I kind of just took it easy, and then also just kind of limited on time. I'm going to crank out NFL bets. Also, that being said, I mean, Thad got lucky to have the Cowboys against the Colts, but I bet if you had to ask Thad, he would struggle to come up with his next favorite pick this weekend eliminator. And that ain't picking an over and under, and that ain't picking a spread. That's just, can you pick a goddamn winner? I bet he would struggle if he didn't have those Cowboys available. It's a tough week in the NFL. It's a tough week, so it's just going to take some extra time to maybe go through, find who has the advantage in a quarter, a half, full game, over, under, etc. So do not have any NFL bets, but that doesn't mean we're not betting the NFL. It means they're just going to come out a little bit later. And give me a follow on Twitter if you're not. It's at Winning Bets Pod. It's at Winning Bets Pod. Are we going to do any live for any 2 p.m. games? Yep. That's going to be the hope. I am interested in Serbia, Switzerland, obviously, to finish off this 5-unit parlay. That's going to be the game I'm going to be watching on live if I'm able to do it. So that was the plan there, Israel, is to catch Serbia and Switzerland, while keeping an eye, obviously, on Brazil, Cameroon. I'm going to put in the same game parlay on Brazil. I've been doing that thing on BetMGM I mentioned where you can score a goal past Tim Howard. I got another free bet. Just keep scoring goals past this guy. Just keep earning free bets. This BetMGM promo. So I'm going to use that on a same game parlay. I'm not worried about Brazil in terms of their squad rotation. I was worried a little bit about Portugal. When I looked at their lineup, it was like, you could see Korea getting a result. Like, does Korea win? I don't know, but I could definitely see Korea getting a result. So, take that into account. I do not worry that with the Brazil, because you look at Brazil's like Rodriguez is going to come in. He ain't played. Jesus is going to come in. He hasn't played. Martinelli is going to come in. He hasn't really played. It's just like just one baller after another just comes into this Brazil squad. So really, really not worried. So yeah, well, we'll look to hang out, and we'll look to get. I know, man. Yeah. I know. I thought Darwin had that goal. At least the way the standings are, Uruguay is going to advance, and this isn't our last chance to cash him on the. Actually, I didn't even. Oh yeah, I did put that on that screenshot. Yeah, 2+ goals. Hopefully, this obviously isn't there. At 2-0. If they weren't to advance now, they would be wetting the bed if they were let Ghana back in this. Like they let Ghana come back and win 3-2. That'd just be a meltdown of all meltdowns. So I don't think this is going to be our last crack of the apple, Gent. Looks like Uruguay is going to move on. Morning, Ross. Good morning, my man. What are you looking at when Brazil's lineups come out? Just who's in it. Mainly, here, I'll go through the guys one more time. Or the ones maybe that I haven't quite mentioned every time. I'm also looking to see if... So Fabinho will probably come in for Casemiro. Oh, yeah, Bruno is the one I was looking for. If Bruno comes in for Fred... I would love that. I would love Bruno for coming for Fred. Fabinho's going to come in for Casemiro. And then up top, oh yeah, Anthony was a player I was mentioning or thinking of, but I didn't mention. Anthony's going to come in. Jesus is going to come in. Martinelli's going to come in. And then Rodrigo's going to come in. I'm fine with that. I don't need Richarlison, Rafinha, or Vinicius when I'm getting Rodrigo, Jesus, and Anthony. So I just need to see Jesus. I need to see Rodriguez, Anthony, and then hopefully Bruno comes in for Fred. If I get that, then I still like Brazil's attacking lineup. And look, fact is, you've got a Serbia squad that got 3 past Cameroon, and you got Switzerland's side that was able to score on Cameroon. If they plays those guys I've mentioned, I'm not too much worried about a Brazil drop-off, and it'll be a risk-free same-game parlay for me, but I'll be looking at back Brazil and do I do a money line? I don't know. I don't quite need to win, but I'll probably just try and find some guys to find the back of the net and score some damn goals. That's my thinking there, Thad. Should be a good weekend for NFL teasers. Maybe. I haven't put out an NFL teaser in a while. Maybe it could be a good weekend NFL teaser. Let's get a look. What are you cooking up there? We got some time. Let's see what you're cooking up. Let's see. And what's Lee got while I'm looking this up? You'll be at MSG to watch Luka tomorrow. Post a bet if you got one. I love when people put in that request. I've been able to hook up people with that before from time to time. I remember during the baseball season. Guy went out to Kansas City to catch a Royals game, and I was able to give him a bet. I will do that, Lee. Ping me. Who are they playing? So must be playing the Knicks. Let's see what the Knicks struggle to defend real quick while we're sitting here, Lee. So I'm assuming they're playing the Knicks, Madison Square Garden. Looks like their worst position center, but even that ain't all that bad. Let's see. Luka's the point guard. Whoa, they're second worst in the NBA. They allowed 10.8 assists. That's second worst in the NBA. That was over the course of the last 2 weeks. Let's look at a full season sample. Point guard is down to 9.1, which is fourth worst in the NBA. So it looks like maybe Luka to get an assist could be a nice angle. Otherwise, the Knicks are kind of like average. The other positions, they don't do anything bad or good. But it looks like the best angle is actually the point guard from the assist. So I think that could be it. In terms of probably who's going to win the game, I would need to crunch the numbers and try and give you a like my score prediction, which I can certainly do. I'll message you that. But yeah, from a player prop, I would take Luka on assist. That seems like a great angle. There's we're damn near worse than the NBA from the assist standpoint. So there it is. Do that, and then maybe I'll give you an over/under thing as well in terms of like the game or whatever. Yes, sir. Starting money making weekend. We're getting a look at DGent. He's thinking NFL teasers this week, and we're getting a look. Vikings, Jets. Like, are we getting the Mike White that was really stinking good last week against a Bears team that isn't all that good? I like the addition of bringing in Mike White. I don't think he's going to fall on his face like a Zach Wilson. I kind of liked him last season when he got an opportunity. So, but it is 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins. That's when he's, the best quarterback of the league. So, I don't know. Probably stay away from that game. Titans, Eagles. I always love Titans defense. Eagles, that one's to me is a tough one. Like, you would think the Eagles are going to win. Probably worth it on the money line. Probably wouldn't mess around with the spread in that game, but Eagles on the money line probably. Browns, Texans, I'm not touching that game with Deshaun's first game, and it happens to be in Houston. Like, I'm not even touching that game. Packers, Bears, don't know about Aaron Rodgers. It looks like, is Aaron Rodgers playing? I can't remember the last update. If I said I thought maybe he is playing, but either way, the Bears don't have Justin Fields. They've got their backup quarterback, Trevor Siemian. You guys saw him against the Jets. He was terrible, and you even got Nathan Peterman on their roster. They're terrible. Broncos, Ravens. That Broncos offense is god awful. So maybe the Ravens money line, maybe like a Ravens Eagles money line, maybe Ravens Eagles. Jaguars, Lions. I don't really want to mess with that game. That feels like a coin flip. It is at -1. That's what it feels like. It feels like a coin flip. So why would it? Why am I? And it's even -110 against -110. So why the hell am I going to bet that game? I think that books got that one right. Feels like a coin flip. Commanders, Giants. I would keep backing the Commanders, but do I want to take a divisional, on the road at -2.5? Maybe just take them on the money line. But yeah, Commanders with Taylor Heineke, they look like they're doing good stuff. Steelers, Falcons, I'd probably take the Steelers. We were on the Steelers on Monday night, got an easy win. I know it was against the Colts, and the Falcons are better, but just the Steelers are better with TJ Watt on the field, so kind of lean Steelers on that one. Dolphins, 49ers, that's your game of the week, and this ain't even close. That's your game of the week. I mean, 49ers look like maybe they could be the best team in the NFL. Or listen, maybe the best team in the NFC. That defense is full on for real. So maybe this is a team where the Dolphins finally get tripped up, or maybe it's a low scoring. That one to me feels tough. Seahawks, Rams. Yeah, I like the Seahawks, but they're -7, so maybe you could just take them on the money line. Chiefs, Bengals. I like the Chiefs. They're only at -135 on the money line. I know Jamar Chase comes back, but I still like the Chiefs at -135 on the road in Cincinnati. Chargers, Raiders. The spread's -1 because that one too feels kind of like a coin flip. And then Cowboys, Colts. Yeah, I mean everybody's gonna be on the Cowboys, so a tough little NFL week. Tough little NFL week to try and pick your spots, but we don't have to pick the spots on a Friday morning. I don't think the NFL starts in 5 minutes. Not on my watch, so we got time. Yes, sir. Go have fun at the Jets. Have fun, Corey. Have fun, man. Everybody will be hoping you have fun, Corey. Everybody else will be hoping you can see a win. You're going to go Giants, Dolphins. Which way are you going to tease that, D-Gent? You going Dolphins up past 10? You going Dolphins 10.5? You're going to do the 6-point teaser and do Dolphins 10.5? Is that what you're thinking? Fields is playing? Okay, cool. Back from the shoulder injury. Well, I'll be over his rushing prop. over his rushing. I like the Steelers too. Yeah, I like Steelers too. I do like the Steelers. Tough week though. Tough little week. All right, look, I think we got some games. We had halftime. So 2-0 halftime, Ghana, Uruguay. So again, we did hit the first leg of our World Cup parlay there. And the other one's 1-1. So good little afternoon. Good little morning, I should say. Yeah, 6.5 on both. That makes sense. So you're going to get the Steelers plus 7.5? Wow, they're not losing by more than a touchdown to the Falcons. So that's pretty. So if you do Falcons plus 7.5 and Dolphins plus 10.5, I mean, that feels good, but that 49ers defense is so good. Do I really want to do that? It's tough. It's hard. That's the game of the week, though. Whatever you're doing, that's got to be. I think it's in San Francisco, so that's got to be in the nice app. That's got to be a 3 or a 3:30 game, right? Yeah, 3 o'clock. That's the game of the weekend. That's the one you don't want to miss. And because my team played on Sunday, I will not be missing it. I will be able to sit back and enjoy NFL Sunday. All right, fellas, that's how we're doing it. Coming off, obviously, a fantastic Thursday. Appreciate you guys hanging in there. Obviously, talked about it. Monday, I thought unfortunate. Tuesday, Wednesday, flat out sucked. And Thursday, we right the ship. And I think we're going to continue writing that. Fully loving that 5-legged parlay. I think that 3-unit NBA teasers really good. And I like both player props. Obviously, I like things I put my money behind. So no big surprise right there. But and the Bills getting the win. Bills Mafia, baby. 9-3. Sitting on top of the AFC East. Going to get the 49ers to help out. They're going to knock off the Dolphins. And we're going to be in first place come Monday morning. The Buffalo Bills will be in first place in the AFC East. Corey Lee, you guys will handle the Vikings. I know you guys will. You would tease Steelers. I'll take them straight up. Oh, you wouldn't take them straight. You wouldn't tease. Oh, you would not tease the Steelers. I will take them. I know. At that price, at minus 130, I'll probably just if I lock in on the Steelers, yeah, I'll just take. I agree. Just take it. Take it. I just thought maybe we were talking about it. All right, man. Come on, Nunez. Can we get a goal? I'm gonna be watching those lineups. We need Vlahovic in this lineup, boys. I'm just still so shocked. Obviously, I don't put 5 units on something that I think somebody's not going to get a lot of minutes in the World Cup, and I'm still surprised Mitrovic is getting not more minutes. He's getting significantly more minutes than Vlahovic. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked by that. But you know what? We're still going to have us a great, fantastic day. Oh, there's the goal. Kind of did miss that second one. Man, that Germany, over 1.5 goals. Who knew that was going to be a sweat? There you are. You got a 3-legged parlay, and you're sweating Germany against Costa Rica. Over 1.5 team total. Oh, man. Hey, who's in that NFL Pigskin Pick'em contest? Who's 1-0? Who's 1-0? Who took those Bills? Easy. It was always the Bills, as those kids like to say. All right, fellas, go enjoy your Wednesday or Monday or Friday. Effing hell, whatever day it is. It's Friday. All right, guys, money-making weekend. Let's do it. Enjoy it. Have a good weekend. Look forward to hearing what you guys did on Monday. And that's the next time we'll see you, unless you come into the pregame show, World Cup, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one, fellas.